A very good morning to all the students of class 7. Dear students, I hope you people are in good health and taking care of yourself too. The sentence of the day is, every new day brings another chance to change it. I repeat the sentence of the day, that is, every new day brings another chance to change it. So, believe in every day that comes is in a positive way. No negativity should enter your thoughts. Give another chance to a new day. I, Neela Seni, your SST teacher, we have completed the chapter, the role of the government in health. I'll quickly recap and then we'll do the key terms in the back exercise. The dear students, we have done in this that what is health? That means the health is to take care free from injuries and illness. Then we have done that private and the public sectors, the difference between the private and the public sectors. The private sectors are increasing day by day, but it is not affordable by every human being. Whereas the public sectors, that is government, which is affordable because they provide medicines at low cost or free of cost. But still the medical facilities over there are very less. Qualified doctors are there less, and the doctors want to work only in urban areas. They do not want to go to rural areas. As such example, we have taken of the Hakim Sheikh that was in your book, that he accidentally fell down from the train, but the medical facilities was not available in any of the government hospitals. Might it be because of the doctors were not, qualified doctors were not there, specialized, and the equipments were not available in some of the hospitals. So he had to go to several hospitals. He might even have lost his life because of so much hours of struggle. At the end, he had to go to a private hospital where he was being given the medical assistance, but at a higher cost. So Hakim Sheikh cast a case against the government. Then the court gives the state government to pay all the expenses that Hakim Sheikh had to pay in the private hospitals, because it is the duty of the government to look after the each and every citizen. And dear students, one more thing, the government can provide things freely when we pay the taxes. The tax is the main collection of the government for payment of the or for upbringing of the hospitals. So the government has to look after that every person is getting medical health facilities equally. Then there is another case, that is the cost of the cure. In this, there are two boys of a school. One went to the private hospital, another to the government hospital. The Ranjan, who went to the private hospital, that was equivalent to the five-star hotel, where he had to pay 500 as an admission fees before being even checked. But he was given a very VIP treatment over there by the doctors, nurses, who had taken his who had taken his blood test. So, on the other hand, the another boy, that was Aman, he had to go to the government hospital where he had to struggle a lot in the government hospital. He had to stand in a long queue. After waiting, when the doctor met, doctor was rude. The blood test which was taken, reports were given after 3 days, but the medical facility was free. Whereas in private hospitals, the Ranjan had to get the medical facilities at higher rate, but it was given as soon as he entered the hospital. And the medicines were also very costly and the treatment was costly. But the medical treatment is being 20% of the medical, only 20% of country people can afford the private hospitals. Where would rest 80 go? That's the question. Then the private and public health sector, I think it is clear. Now, what can be done? We in our country we should improve the quality of the medical facilities in the government, the equipment, the cleanliness, everything, to ensure that each and every citizen of India should get the medical facilities. Medical care and equality, inadequate health care available to all. Yes, it is inadequate health care facilities. Like 20% can afford the private hospitals, so that doesn't mean the 80% will die. They also need the proper health care. And if the government will force the doctors that who are working only privately, they have their own private hospitals, even the clinics, to work for the country, then it is possible that everyone will get medical facilities a day. Now there is a two stories, the Kerala experience. The Kerala in 1996, this is the Kerala government made some major changes in the state. 40% of the entire state budget was given to the panchayat. 40% सारा health care के लिए पंचायत को दिया गया था. उसके बाद they could plan and provide for their equipments. This made the provision of the village to make sure that every person, every woman, every man gets the proper medical facilities, even for the water supply, for the women's development and education. Every sector was given a proper care on. Then there is a Costa Rica approach, that is in America, Central America, where they do not have any military. They did not have any military because they wanted to provide adequate amount of medical health, food and food supply and every health facilities to their own countrymen. So they did not have military for many years. So that they did not want to spend on that things. They wanted to spend on the welfare of their own country, only of the common person, each and every one. It provided same drinking water, sanitation, nutrition and food, housing, education. सब चीज़ों पे उन्होंने ध्यान दिया कि ये सब कुछ मिल जाए. Instead of spending so much on military, they spend it on each and every member of their country. So this was all about of the role of the government in healthcare. So now we'll be doing the grocery and then we'll be doing the question answers. First, the key terms. First is public. Now public is an activity or service that is meant for all the people, all the people in the country and is mainly in the country and is mainly organized by the government. Organized by the government. It has been organized by the government. This includes the hospital, school, hospitals, schools, then the telephone services, etc. People can demand people can demand these services and also raise question. People can demand these services and also can raise question about their non-function. About their non-function. Demand these services and also raise questions about their functioning. About their functioning. Now the next key term is private. Private. Now in the private, an activity or service that is organized, an activity or service that is organized by an individual. By an individual. जो एक ही इंसान अपना प्राइवेटली चलाता है उसे बोलते हैं प्राइवेट, और पब्लिकली जो कि सबके गवर्नमेंट के अंडर आता है, जो सबके वेलफेयर के लिए वर्क करता है. और कंपनी ऑफ देयर ओन. और कंपनी ऑफ देयर ओन. जिसमें कि उनकी अपनी ओन गेन हो, अपना ओन प्रॉफिट हो. So this is the difference between the public and the private. Now coming up next to is medical tour. Third is medical tour. So medical tourist, this refers to foreigners who come to the country specifically for medical treatment. Medical treatment. At hospital. that often world class facilities. जहाँ पे उन्हें वर्ल्ड क्लास फैसिलिटीज मिलती है, वो जो लोग मेडिकल हेल्थ फैसिलिटीज के लिए टूर करते हैं, दैट इज नोन एज मेडिकल टूरिस्ट फैसिलिटीज at a low price, at a low price, लो कॉस्ट में जो उनको मेडिकल फैसिलिटीज मिलती है उसके लिए जो आते हैं, दैट इज नोन एज मेडिकल टूर. नाउ नेक्स्ट इज कम्युनिकेबल डिजीज. कम्युनिकेबल डिजीज वो डिजीज होती है जो कि हमें कोल्ड कफ एक दूसरे से लग जाती है, दैट इज carried away by a person. Fourth is communicable disease. These are disease that are spread from one person to another. In many ways, such as through water, food, air, etc. So communicable disease are the disease which are spread by the spread of one person to another. It may be by any such ways like water, air, or the food. Now last key term is not last, second last. For fifth is OPD, which stands for outpatient department. Now I will explain you what is outpatient. This is the where people are first brought and treated in the hospital without being admitted to any specific ward. किसी specific ward में इनको नहीं रखा जाता है, सीधा आते ही जो OPD में ले जाते हैं, जो एकदम से patient at that time आते हैं, तो that is outpatient department. Last is in this ethics. Now ethics is moral principles that influence a person's behavior. moral principles that influence a person's behavior, मतलब कि एक इंसान का बिहेवियर कैसा है वो बताता है हमारे एथिक्स डिसाइड करते हैं व्हाट अ बिहेवियर अ पर्सन इज हैविंग. नाउ कमिंग अप टू क्वेश्चंस एंड आंसर्स. Question number 1, that is, in the chapter you have read that health, in the chapter you have read that the health is wide concept than illness. Look at the quotation from the Constitution and explain the term living standard, public health in your own words. So we'll be writing about the living standards means the level of living of people at which they live. एक level जिस पे इंसान रहता है, that is living standard. If they live in hygienic conditions, enjoy all the comforts of life. अगर वो hygienic conditions में रहते हैं तो वो सारे comforts life के enjoy करते हैं. It means their living standard is high. On the contrary, if they are born to live in filthy surrounding, मतलब कि filthy surrounding मतलब गंदा surrounding, filthy surrounding में अगर वो रहते हैं and drink polluted water and eat unhygienic food, it means they lead a low standard of living and public health. It refers to the health of a general public. ये general public की health को refer करता है. I repeat, living standard means a level of living of a person at which they live. If they live in hygienic condition, enjoying all the comfort of life, it means their living standard is high. On the contrary, if they are bound to live in filthy surrounding and drink polluted water and eat unhygienic food, it means they lead a low standard of living public health. It refers to the health of the general public. ये रेफर करता है हेल्थ को जनरल पब्लिक के. Next question, what are the different ways through which the government can take steps to provide health care to all? Discuss. The government can take steps to provide health care for all by increasing, first point is increasing the number of hospitals, health care centers and family welfare centers. Organizing free camps for checkups of general public. Second point, organizing free checkup camps for general public. Organizing pulse polio camps. Third point है ये, organizing pulse polio camps. Fourth, spreading health awareness amongst common people through different means, workshops, seminars and training camps as can also provide to be effective way. ये चारों points effective way के लिए हैं. Next, what is the difference do you find between public and private health sectors? तो हम पहले लिखेंगे facilities, now we were doing facilities public and private में, cost of service then availability of service. इसमें आएगा high private में and expensive, very expensive. और इसमें आएगा आइदर फ्री और एट लो कॉस्ट, फ्री और एट लो cost. But availability of service, everything is available by on high cost. Everything is available. Thing is available but at high cost. And इसमें है there is always rush of the public hospitals. There is always rush at public hospitals. और इसके आगे आएगा even though services are available they there but it takes time. इवन दो सर्विसेज अवेलेबल है पब्लिक में बट वो टाइम टेकिंग है, वो इमीडिएट हमें नहीं प्रोवाइड होते. लास्ट क्वेश्चन, इम्प्रूवमेंट इन वाटर एंड सैनिटेशन कैन कंट्रोल many diseases. Explain with the help of example. Water and sanitation are the basic necessities for the maintenance of our health. Poor quality of water causes a lot of healthy problems. Similarly, poor sanitation causes many epidemics, given birth to dengue, malaria, chikungunya, insects, worms. Recently, we saw the spread of dengue caused by now we have seen the spread of, we can give the example of now COVID-19 also. Malaria is also caused by the mosquitoes. Improvement in water and sanitation can control these happenings. So dear students, we have completed the chapter today and we will be moving on further in next session. Thank you and have a nice day.